Good morning, everyone. Hmm. Today is Friday, August 15th. Shabbat Shalom. I can't believe we're in the middle of August. This year has flown by. The seasonal focus said the bountiful harvest is gathered. The morning focus is the angel of air. And the opening says, practice deep breathing outside before meditation. Expand your belly and chest and stretch your limits. The meditation says this morning brings a different breeze, a breath of change and newness. What do I sense? What blurry vision flickers tempting me? The winds of change blow in my life, and I must now decide. Do I unfurl my sails and catch them or keep my sails furled? My choice this season will set the course of many seasons' journeys. Let meditation be my guide. Let calmness lead the way. Today, I will bring the spirit of change to one of the programs that I'm doing. One of the people in the program had suggested that we start a book club, another little mini book club for all the books that are being suggested to read. And I love that idea. And my feelings are of being well rested and happy that my cat is alive. I have a friend who lost her cat yesterday. It was quite heartbreaking. But I'm very, very blessed that there's a precious woman in my community. Her name is Nina. And Nina is an animal whisperer. And she was able to get a message from the pet to give to the owner saying, our contract is done and our time has come to an end. And literally within minutes, the cat passed. It was quite extraordinary, but passed with love. And then I was able to help my friend who was left with some heartache. So I love being able to be of service to people like that. And I'm just grateful that my sweet kitty is still with us. All right, let us see. And tonight we go into Shabbat. The evening focus will be the Heavenly Father. And I look forward to that. Okay, so, all right, Magdalene's channeled message. Here comes my cat. Hi, sweet boy. I know. That's the look called Where's My Food? All right, let me read this. We're on lesson 227 today, and then I shall give you all the food and water that your little belly can possibly handle, okay? We'll see how this goes. I speak cat and he speaks English, so give me one moment. It's cat day around here. Lesson 227. This is my holy instant of release. Magdalene's channeled message. Greetings, beloveds. Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is indeed our delight to be with you. There are realms or veils of consciousness, beloveds, that have been constructed by the egoic mind, and it allows you to believe that you are at a distance from others. It allows you to believe in separation. It allows you to believe that there is time and there is space. When you surrender yourself, beloved ones, to the truth of you, the truth that is true always, you will come to find that you are at each and every moment of existence with God. Not only are you with God, the very dynamic of your existence is love, is the purity of God. God had one desire, which was to experience the aspect of self. And you and I and all others are the result of this grand experiment. And beloveds, there has been a moment when each of us has said, I wonder what it would be like to think as God thinks, to create as God creates. Hi, sweet boy. To manifest as God manifests. And we have created this world of madness. We have created a sense of separation. And in the duplication that God did, for as God breathed in, God is, and God exhaled, I am, it was a moment of confusion in which there was an understanding that there was separation. Beloveds, the truth is that there is only one holy instance of release when you are willing to know that you are the I am presence. that you are the Christed beingness. And this is accomplished, beloveds, through forgiveness. For forgiveness is the key to unlock this dynamic. And what you forgive is the projection that you have made onto another, onto a world that seems filled with strife and pain and disaster and struggles. And as you release, and when you relinquish, and as you forgive, then turn within. And as you turn within, beloveds, you come to a landscape of self-wisdom and self-knowledge. You come to understand that the thoughts that you think have been unconscious to you now rise to the surface. And as you ponder for a moment and you study and you say, is this really true? Is this thought that I think always actually the truth? Or is this some random decision that I've made? And I did not have all the information, did not have all the evidence. I've made a decision and a belief that the beings that I loved cannot love me in equal measure. I've had the belief that life is something that I must struggle through. I've had the belief that there must be one thing and one thing only that will remain forever elusive to me. Beloveds, allow yourself to know that everything that you have ever desired is actually a desire that has been given to you by the Creator, by God herself, to find your way back to the kingdom, to find your way back to the place that you've actually never left at all. So say prayers today, beloveds. Say prayers today to understand the truth of your existence. Ask for assistance. Ask for help. Call out to the higher wisdom that lives and breathes and exists inside of you. In you is a phenomenal landscape of creation and reality that is so different from what you have projected out onto the world, onto the canvas of this universe. When you allow yourself the moment of stillness, beloveds, and you allow yourself to go within to your hearts, you will find that your heart's desire is already fulfilled, is already materialized for you in the form of your own self-love. And then what occurs is that sense of self-love is indeed what is manifested and projected. And in that holy instance, beloved, you will once again return to the love that is eternal, to the love that you are, to the very love that created you. You allow yourself to manifest from that realm of distinction and understanding. So let today, loveds, let today be the day of remembrance. And today be the day that you remember, ah, yes, my Father and I are one. And when you find yourself lost and when you find yourself caught up in the drama and the struggle of an egoic mind that says, that is not the truth. There is no way that that is the truth. I will give you all the evidence as to why. Allow yourself to quiet your mind and treat it as you would a child and say, beloved, we understand that there is a point that you are trying to make. We understand to your egoic mind that there is a need to feel right and certain. But know the truth within your heart, beloveds, that only love is real. And we have said this before, and we will never stop saying that. You and the Father are one. And in that truth, you find love. And in that truth, you find the beauty. And you find the pure essence of all that is. So, blessings to you, beloveds, now and for what feels and seems like forever. Blessings to you, and I will speak with you again. Beautiful is that. Oh, I so look forward to going into silence and fasting and turning off the phone for tonight's Shabbat. Oh my God, I so look forward to it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like this trip that I'm going to go ahead and take to India next year where I get to be in silence. Ugh, love that idea so very much. All right, here's our beautiful, beloved Mary Magdalene. Beloveds, imagine the most extraordinary party, a ball, if you will, that you would have been invited to. One where everyone is dressed in their finest raiments, jewels, crowns. You are welcomed. The most incredible food is served. The hall in which this gala is held is the most beautiful that you've ever seen, ornate, pristine, precious. There is attention to detail to every aspect. And imagine that this is your welcome home party, in which we say, welcome back to the truth of you, to the place that you have long ago forgotten. And you come dressed in rags because you have forgotten that you are spiritual royalty. But in a moment, there's a being, your higher self, who is very much like a fairy godmother or fairy godfather. And with a magic wand, you are tapped, and much like Cinderella, you are taking from rags to riches. And you spend the night dancing and celebrating and being welcomed back home. And this is very much what it will be like, beloveds, when you fully allow yourself to remember. However it is that this occurs to you, there will be such a celebration. And you will say, indeed, you would not believe the dream that I have had. And we will ask you to regale us with the stories of the trials and the tribulations and all that you survived, all that you encountered, all of the beings, all of the experiences along the way. Those you helped, those you cursed, those you celebrated, those you denounced, those you judged, those you feared, those you embraced. For it is all part of the experience, beloveds. So allow yourselves to be in truth who you truly are. Know that there is nothing that is wrong with any aspect of you. There is nothing that is meant to be feared by you, beloveds. What if you embraced every moment? What if you embraced the darkness as well as the light? And then you could bring light to the darkness. This is what is available for each and every being, beloveds. And all you need be willing to do is breathe. Breathe the truth of life. This is your divine birthright, beloveds. And what we do promise you is that each and every one of us will have this experience of coming back home to the truth of our beingness, that we and the Creator are one. We pray that this gives you inspiration. You are all well on your way. And here's the best part of it, beloveds. Are you ready? You are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what you are meant to do. We would not change one hair on your precious heads. We love you. We are here as a reminder that as God is, we are. As God is, I am. And as God is, you are. For we are one with Source itself. May this be the best news that you have heard in a very long time. We love you, and indeed we shall speak with you again. Oof. She is like drinking water when you're really, really thirsty. And it's the most refreshing, cold, delicious water that you've ever tasted in your life. Thank you all so much for being here. If you like this video, please click that little like button. Please subscribe to this channel. We love having you all with us. We love making this journey. And I love you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Shabbat shalom, everybody. See you guys on Sunday.